Morning guys, I had a good ride out this morning doing my recce. I'm in now hammering my way through my training card. I'm going to show you something that I've been practicing loads and I'm getting a lot stronger at, and it's actually really good for my chest. So, got my floor sliders, and toes are going to be on my floor sliders. I've got my parallete bars. I've added a little bit of height, putting yoga blocks underneath them just to give me that extra little bit of height to play with. I find this really deep press up is really good for my chest because I injured my right side, and by doing this I can really squeeze it and I get a lot from it. But what I've been practicing is I drag my feet in on top of my toes as I push up, and then I sit through and then I go back as thus. And I do this and I repeat. What I'm trying to do is dragging my lower section, bring my bottom half up, lower back, cores engaging, and I'm doing that whole press up. So I'll show you again. I'm using the floor sliders just so I don't have to just drag my toes on the deck and take all the skin off, and it gives it a little bit more better kind of friction on the deck. So I press up, I pull in my bottom section, really arch my back and getting all that really good strength. So I'll show you again, repeat it. And then when I'm at the top, I just slip through. So come up. And repeat. So by getting this different movement, different angles, will stretch your chest. And by getting that full extension, you're building lots of strength across your back. It's very similar to when you're doing bench and you're lying down. A lot of guys will just push to here and they stop. But if you push and you extend, you're getting a better contraction and you're actually building better strength and better range. And if you haven't done it, try to lightweight, bench up, go to your and then really push the rest, and you literally kind of arch your back. So I'm on the bench, push up and then arch. Try and get it from the side. So bench down and then arch and push up. You can do it with dumbbells, you can do it with a flat bar. It's something I used to do when I'd go really, really heavy and I'd drop the weight down when I got to the bottom. Really give that extra little push and extend it. So yeah, it's just something I'm playing with. I get a lot from these press ups, and I got G doing it and really getting him, because he injured his chest, I got him to do it on his knees and just to kind of really control himself down and stretch and stretch and stretch, hold at the bottom, doing like good 3-minute stretches, and then really push and feel everything engaging and come to the top. Depending what your angle is, you will and you get that good isometric contraction. And I was talking to him about all his bench press stuff, and his chest coming loads on because he really badly tore his pec last year. So with a lot of the stuff I've had in my injuries, if you do a lot of those really good isometric holds and squeezes, by squeezing it and holding it and all the strain, you will build better strength in it. Similar to when I did my abductors, I couldn't squeeze my knees together. I was weak as a kitten. So my physio tested me, put his fist between my knees and said, right, I want you to squeeze your knees. So I did. I could not grip it. I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, how much you squat? And I was like, 200 plus, easy. And he was like, right, okay. He goes, well, you're working all your prime movers. Prime movers are super strong, you know. You leg press over 500k, maybe 600k. You do this, you do this, you do this. But the stabilizers are weak. So again, and it comes down to training in certain angles, only doing half reps, not doing full reps. Doing ego training, not smart training. So you've just got to think about, yeah, hit your prime movers 100%. You've got to think about all those stabilizer muscles, the really small muscles that really matter and really count. So and doing stuff like this, where you're breaking it down, you're getting that good contraction and good squeeze and good control, will actually make you better and stronger. And Dusty put it perfectly the other day. He said your muscle synergy, with the way that it all works together and contracts and holds and pushes and pulls. And by doing calisthenics, then you really learn this and really feel it, and it just pushes you on in new ways. Hence why I feel like recently when I've gone back in the gym, doing all of my resistance training, my strength is gone up. And Dusty was like, well, your strength probably hasn't gone up, but what has happened is your synergy is far better, so everything is working more as it should be. You've got better body mechanics, and you can really just push in a way that you haven't been able to push before, or pull in a different way, which is very interesting. I didn't think of it like that, and I was like, yeah, that's true. So yeah, something to be said. Shit that I've been doing, probably boring the fuck out of you, but hey ho. So once again, you know, the good thing is, if you fire through and you're doing this, you go into the L sit, you're going to be hitting your lower core anyway. And L sits are really good. Something I did last night in the bath. I had a full bath on my muscle soak. I actually put my hands on the sides, kind of like this, and as I come up in the bath, I was pushed myself up into a full L sit, and I was using the water to help me raise myself and help me hold my legs there. And I was doing, like, you know, I was just doing a whole range of different lengths of holds in the water, really pushing myself into position, working my lower core. You're like, man, you're a freak, you train everywhere. Well, you know, there's a will, there's a way. So push up, come through, come up. Thus. And obviously I'm doing all my compression work and stretch work and mobility work, and just pushing myself on. 22 crazy SmokinAceS.